Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
One, ready?
Right away, they'll change the look. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to change the play.
12.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll audible to something else. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Raven defense is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. Second and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Chidobe pick, and the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. In motion left is Higgins. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Bengals at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
11 Thomas. 11,
Now
11.
Burrow changing the look. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
1-1, ready?
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
11 MT, take. 11, stop.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Stop.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
He'll find Bateman once more. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11,
In motion left is Higgins.
11, 11.
Now Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Hey, we gotta keep scoring.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Thomas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
on, ready?
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Gun.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
12,
Now Burrow
12,
changing things up
11,
here.
Thomas. 11, 11.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyquan Thornton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Now the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Mitchell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll change things up. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters,
11.
meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here in this first half. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 1, ready?
3rd down and 1.
11 MT, 11 MT, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And take it right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. And we'll go right back to Andrews. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got him in. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson now. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 6. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. To throw again is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack it back right at the midfield stripe. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11, mighty. 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now Burrow going to change things up. hands it off out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
11. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
12. 11. Stop.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. Short throw to Smith. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
12. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Hey, report.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. Steps away. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a fourth and goal. And the field goal ties it, but you're down here knocking on the door. What are you doing?
Did you hear the way you just said that?
Kind of.
Yeah.
With hesitance?
Yes, that means you don't want to kick the field goal, and I don't think they do either. They need to go ahead and get these points now and get an advantage and not tie it up. It'll feel like a big disappointment if they just kick the field goal right here.
Tucker's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Thomas.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And the Bengals on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Eleven empty.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 41 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, I'd say we're well past the time where we're trying to work out the kinks of the season, aren't we? We're already into week 3, and he's looking really, really strong. Already has won an AFC Player of the Week award.
Yeah, did that a week ago in week 2 with runs like that and then some.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11.
from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Gun, gun.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll shift things around.
11 MT, 11 MT.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and
11,
15.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11
On 2.
at the 47-yard line.
Thomas. 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
11 mighty. Thomas.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. Scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Into the hands of Cooks. And he will have the conversion on 4th down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Throwing, Jackson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last shot for Jackson. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Bengals, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1.